Good evening, good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sunrise. I am Pastor Keith. I'm so glad that you guys decided to join us again here at our 5-minute Bible study. What we do here is we just try to give you guys some good content, some good stuff, a good quick Bible study that you can get in 5 minutes so you can learn some great stuff that God has for you. This week, we are going into our part 1 of our series that we are entitling The Prayer Sandwich. How do I pray? And so God gave me this analogy about praying as a sandwich. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the different types of ways to pray, how to pray, and we're going to show you how it's done in the same way of like making a sandwich. So I hope you brought your appetite and I hope you brought your prayers with you because we're going to do some good stuff here with this series. So we're going to put the timer right here and we're going to start the clock. 5 minutes is on the clock. God is ready and so are we. And so when you make a sandwich, one of the main things or the first things that you're going to do is put on your sandwich is what? You're going to put some sauce on your sandwich, right? You're going to put something on it to make sure that it tastes good. You're going to put like some mayo, some mustard, something like that on the sauce, right? On the sandwich. And so what that looks like in prayer is that is your praise and your thanksgiving. When you come to God in prayer, you want to make sure you come to him with praise and thanksgiving first. Why? Because it's the first thing that God is going to feel when he comes and he tastes your sandwich. When he comes and he hears your prayer, it's the first thing he's going to get. Praise and thanksgiving puts you in the presence of God. It is a loving conversation that you're having and an intimate conversation that you're having with God about God, right? And so what you want to do is you want to make sure you start your prayers off with some good praise and thanksgiving. You want to make sure that you do this thing. It says in Psalms 100, verse number 4, it says, enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. What you want to do, think about it in this sense. If you were to put a little bit of sauce on your sandwich, just a little bit of mustard, what you're going to end up with if you were to do that? You're going to end up with a dry sandwich. Nobody wants a dry sandwich. I don't like a dry sandwich. You don't like a dry sandwich. There ain't nobody out here trying to eat no dry sandwich. God doesn't want a dry prayer. He doesn't want you to, thank you, Lord. I bless your name. You've been so good to me. Oh, God. That's so dry. And it's so unappetizing to him. And who wants to be a part of that? Nobody does. Make sure you do this right. Don't skip over it. It's the first thing. It sets the whole tone for your prayer. It's your praise and thanksgiving. God, I thank you for helping me on this day. God, I thank you for waking me up. God, I thank you for making me feel better. God, I thank you that I have good parents. God, I thank you that I passed the test. God, I thank you that I didn't get pulled over today driving to work. Whatever it is, make it authentic to yourself. Go through the list. God has been good to you. If you take the time to really think about it, man, let me tell you, God has been good to you. Make sure you get this part right. Don't skip over it. Nobody wants a dry sandwich. God doesn't want a dry prayer. And understand, it's okay to have just a sauce sandwich. It's okay for you to have you, God, and some sauce. That is okay. You, God, some praise. You, God, some thanksgiving. That is totally okay. What does that look like? That looks like a good PB&J sandwich. All we got with PB&J is just some sauce. So Lord, I thank you on today. I thank you for every person that joined us on today. I thank you for all the people that came here. I thank you for their lives. I thank you for how you looked after them. I thank you for keeping them safe. God, I thank you for taking care of the bills. I thank you for keeping me together. I thank you for not letting me lose my mind. I thank you for not letting me lose my mind with these kids. God, I thank you for helping me get through this school year. God, you've been so good to me. I praise you, God, because you have been so good to me. I don't know why you've been so good. These are examples of how your praise can go together to make you a good sauce sandwich. Put a lot on there. Get it in there good Make sure it's on thick. It sets the tone for your prayer. Make it your own. Make it yourself. Make it authentic. Let God get in on what you're doing. A good prayer, a lot of times for me, I'm going to be honest, I love these kind of prayers because I just get to brag on God. I get to tell him how good he's been to me and everything that he's got going on. And I love it when I don't always have to be begging and asking for something. So, on this week, I am going to challenge you to make yourself a good sauce sandwich. Take some time, thank God, get into his presence, give him some praise. All you need for a sauce prayer and for this particular prayer sandwich is you, God, and some good sauce. We can't wait to see you guys next week. We got another good one coming up for you. It's going to be another praise sandwich. You're going to want to be here. Bring your appetite. Bring your prayers. This is the Sunrise. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to see you guys next week.